The pickup truck market is a battleground where dealerships fight tooth and nail for your business. With rising inventory levels and fierce competition, dealers are pulling out all the stops to move certain models off their lots. These aren't just ordinary sales tactics. We're talking about desperate measures that show just how challenging the truck market has become. Inflated prices have cooled buyers' enthusiasm, and dealerships are feeling the pressure. Some are offering massive discounts, others are throwing in extras worth thousands, and a few are even willing to lose money just to clear space. The following 5 trucks have become particularly problematic for dealers, creating a perfect opportunity for savvy buyers to score a deal. Number 5. GMC Sierra 1500. Driving past GMC dealerships lately, you might notice rows of Sierra 1500s glistening under the sun. They're pretty sure, but they're also gathering dust. Dealers are struggling to move these premium trucks in today's economy, and here's why. The Sierra's identity crisis is its biggest problem. Positioned as the fancy alternative to the Chevy Silverado, it commands higher prices but doesn't always deliver enough distinction to justify the premium. Customers walk in, compared to its nearly identical cousin, and walk out with the cheaper Silverado instead. GMC dealers have gotten creative and desperate. Some offer loyalty cash, up to $3,000 even if you've never owned a GMC before. Wink wink. Others advertise 0% financing for 72 months, a deal that costs them thousands but moves inventory. One dealership I visited had started throwing in premium packages worth $4,500 at no extra cost. The truck itself isn't bad, far from it. Its multi-pro tailgate is genuinely useful, the interiors are plush compared to work trucks of yesteryear, and higher trims offer tech that rivals luxury cars, but the Sierra faces tough competition from Ford and Ram, both of which have upped their luxury game. For shoppers, this spells opportunity. Dealers will often accept offers significantly below sticker price, especially near month end when they're chasing sales targets. Just don't mention you know they're desperate. From luxury truck troubles to America's bestseller facing surprising challenges. Number 4. Ford F-150. Ford's F-150 might be America's best-selling truck for decades running, but even kings have problems. Sales numbers aren't telling the whole story. While Ford moves plenty of units, certain F-150 configurations have become lot cloggers that managers are begging salespeople to push. The issue? Ford went overboard, producing mid-level trims when the market wanted either bare-bones work trucks or fully loaded luxury versions. It's the XLT and Lariat models with the smaller engines that we can't give away, confided a Ford sales manager who was asked not to be named. People either want the cheap ones for work or the fancy ones to show off. These middle-child F-150s create a perfect storm for discounting. I've seen dealers marking down 2023 models by $12,000+ as newer inventory arrives. Some desperate moves include advertising lease deals with suspiciously low monthly payments, employee pricing for everyone promotions that weren't supposed to exist anymore, service packages valued at thousands included free, dealers eating the cost of bed lighters, tonneau covers, and running boards just to make a sale. The truck itself remains solid, with aluminum construction keeping weight down and fuel economy decent, but competition has intensified. Ram's interior quality leapfrogged Fords, and the Silverado's newer powertrains have turned heads. F-150's reliability reputation has taken hits too. Power boost hybrid systems have experienced issues, and the much-hyped 10-speed transmission hasn't been without complaints. Combined with higher than average prices, these factors have made certain F-150s harder to sell. Buyers willing to negotiate hard can find deals, especially if they're flexible on color and options. Ford dealers are motivated sellers on these middle trim trucks. You think this is shocking? You haven't seen anything yet. Smash that subscribe button and like this video, because next up is the number 3 Chevy Silverado 1500. Chevrolet dealerships across America are drowning in Silverados. You can spot the problem from a mile away. Massive lots filled with row after row of nearly identical trucks. GM overproduced, and now they're paying the price. What went wrong? The refreshed Silverado was supposed to fix the model's dated interior, its biggest criticism, but production delays meant old and new interiors being made simultaneously, creating customer confusion and inventory headaches. Trucks with older interiors sit unsold while customers wait for the updated versions. Dealers have had to get creative. Some advertise Truck Month, regardless of what month it actually is, and many offer massive trade-in allowances, sometimes $3,000 above actual value. Free maintenance packages stretching 3 to 5 years have become common, sign and drive deals with zero down and waived first payment. One Michigan dealer admitted they're losing money on some Silverado sales just to hit manufacturer volume bonuses. We'll take a $1,500 hit on 3 trucks just to earn a $10,000 bonus from hitting our monthly target, he explained. The Silverado itself isn't a bad truck. Its powertrains are actually class-leading in many ways. The 2.7-liter turbo offers a surprising punch, and the Duramax diesel delivers impressive fuel economy. But design choices like the polarizing front end have limited appeal compared to Ram's more conservative styling. Chevy's incentive spending has reached levels not seen since the 2008 financial crisis. Customer cash offers, hidden dealer incentives, and financing subsidies can total over $7,000 on certain models. The real deals are on custom and LT trims with the smaller engines, exactly what dealers ordered too many of. Now, to Japanese trucks fighting for relevance. Number 2. Nissan Titan. If tumbleweeds could roll through dealership lots, they'd be blowing past rows of Nissan Titans. Nissan's full-size truck gamble never really paid off. With barely 1% market share in a segment dominated by American brands, the Titan has become the truck dealers can't wait to be rid of. Many Nissan stores lose money on each one sold, viewing them as necessary evils to help meet overall sales targets. The Titan's struggle is multifaceted. It arrived late to the pickup party, lacks configuration options that fleet buyers need, and has never developed the cult following that keeps the big 3 truck makers thriving. What it does have is a lot of standard features and a surprisingly comfortable ride. But these strengths get lost in a sea of loyalty to domestic brands. Dealers are implementing tactics like discounts approaching 25% off MSRP without even negotiating. Dealers paying sales staff double commission to move Titans, will beat any deal guarantees specifically for Titan shoppers, 5 years of free maintenance, not just oil changes, everything. And dealers taking trade-ins at absurdly high values to close Titan deals. A Phoenix area sales manager told me, if someone walks in actually wanting a Titan, we'll do whatever it takes to close that deal. Those customers are unicorns. The truck itself is not a bad choice. Its standard V8 is powerful. The warranty is the best in class at 5 years or 100,000 miles. And the Pro 4X trim offers genuine off-road capability. But dated technology, below average fuel economy, Titan discontinuation, and resale values that plummet faster than any other trucks make ownership math problematic. For buyers who don't care about brand prestige, the savings can be substantial. Sometimes $15,000 plus under comparable American trucks. Lastly, an American icon's identity crisis. Number 1. Jeep Gladiator. Jeep dealerships have a peculiar problem with the Gladiator. When it launched, these pickup versions of the Wrangler commanded absurd markups and flew off lots. Today, they're piling up faster than dealers can handle, with some sitting unsold for 120 plus days. What really changed? Reality set in. The Gladiator tries to be 2 things, a capable Jeep and a functional pickup, and it ends up compromising on both. Its lengthy wheelbase makes it less nimble off-road than a Wrangler, while its short bed and limited towing capacity make it less practical than traditional pickups. Then there's the price shock. Gladiators routinely sticker above $50,000, pushing into luxury truck territory without the refinement to match. That novelty factor that drove initial sales has worn off. leaving dealers with expensive inventory that moves slowly. The tactics I've seen to move Gladiators are getting increasingly desperate. Demo models with barely 1,000 miles sold as new, with full $7,500 plus discounts. Dealers offering to buy back Gladiators if customers aren't satisfied after 6 months. Free lift kits and wheel packages of $3,000 plus value. Extended warranties included at no charge, and some dealers bundling Gladiators with leftover Renegades in a buy one get one at dealer cost promotion. The Gladiator still has its strengths. It's the only convertible pickup truck on the market. Its resale value remains better than average despite the sales slowdown, and its off-road credentials outshine most competitors. But as a daily driver, its harsh ride, noisy cabin, and poor fuel economy make it a tough sell against the more refined options. For Jeep loyalists, the current Gladiator situation presents an opportunity to own one without the markup that early adopters faced. Dealers are eager to deal, especially on higher trims like the Mojave and Rubicon that have the highest profit margins to discount from. 2 years ago, we couldn't keep them in stock, said a Jeep dealer from Colorado. Now, we can't get rid of them fast enough. This information changes lives and saves bank accounts. Hit subscribe, tap that notification bell, and comment on which truck you would like to buy for Jeep.